Let's take a look at how you can analyze campaigns in Zoom. For this, we'll go into the publishing section. We'll start at the global level where you can see how campaigns are being delivered and run across a number of different platforms. In this case, we'll look at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we'll start by looking at topics that are part of posts that were posted by any of the brands that we're looking at in our set. And you can see this is the text from the posts that were made. Now there's different sliders here that you can control this, and you'll see when you look at this, you'll see a lot of hashtags and some URLs in here. These are really interesting because those often indicate campaigns that are happening. And there's sliders up here that you can control. I'm just going to put this up to 4. I'll click update. What that's going to do is that's going to show us topics that were posted on, or campaign themes that were posted on, at least 4 times within whatever the date range that we have selected here. And so here again you can see different URLs and hashtags in here. We start with the most engaging ones per this legend over here, the most engaging ones in the center, and work our way out. The size of the term is related to how much it was used, and you can see here on this pop-up it shows you a number of estimated instances across each of the networks. So we'll pick one of these hashtags here and click on it, and what we'll go into is a complete analysis of how that campaign played out. And you can see the posting volume, how the posting volume was distributed across each of the networks, both in pie chart diagram as well as numerical breakouts, percentage breakouts. You can also see how the engagement happened. Interesting here, you can see Twitter, obviously a lot of posting activity, but very minimal amounts of engagement. Here again, how the engagement was distributed across the networks. You can see how posting happened by network, by day. This is obviously a campaign for Chanel, so you can see here Chanel indicated, and you can see here again how engagement happened over time. You can also see what the related topics were right here, all the different topics that were part of this campaign, and then a listing of the top posts in each of the networks in this campaign. And here again I could click on view all posts, and that would show me all of the posts in this campaign listed in terms of their engagement, which were most engaging. Now you can see here this is a great overview of how the campaign performed. If I wanted to see how this campaign performed relative to everything else that I've posted or everything else Chanel has posted, you can go in here and just select only Chanel, and then go up here and select all terms. And what this is going to do is show you all of the activity for Chanel. And here again you'll see the similar breakout. You can take and compare this kind of data with what you saw for the specific campaign. You can also use this same view to again compare how Chanel might have done to any individual brand. So let's take a look, for example, at Burberry. And so here you can see how Burberry's activity played out. And as well, you can do this with any other brands, and you can also do this with the industry as a whole. So you could deselect Chanel, and as we've deselected Chanel but kept all of the other brands in the report, we can now see how the rest of the industry performed as a whole, and then go ahead and compare that to the Chanel data or whatever brand you're wanting to look at. At any point in this, you can select top posts, and you can go in and see a listing of the posts for any of the settings that we had. And also within each of the networks, you'll see a lot of the same data as well as additional views for that network only within the publishing section of each of the networks.